So this question came up during a live debate I had the other day where I was asked if there was some kind of emergency and I only had time to save one life and I could either choose to save the life of my own pet dog or I could choose to save the life of a random human stranger that I've never met. Who would I choose to save? So this is the classic trolley problem where if you choose to save one life, you have to sacrifice another life. And I chose to save my own pet dog Finn and sacrifice the human stranger I've never met. And I was criticized for this, and my debate opponent tried to suggest that this is because I'm vegan and I have a bias towards animals. And I wasn't really sure if that was true or not. Do vegans actually have a bias where, on average, they'd choose to save the dog's life more so than meat eaters would? So I wanted to find out the answer to this question, whether vegans have a bias where more often they'd save their pet dog. So I made these two separate Twitter polls for vegans and meat eaters, but it's both asking the exact same question. If there was some kind of emergency and you only had time to save one life and you could choose to save the life of your own pet dog, or you could choose to save the life of a complete stranger you've never met, who would you choose? So again, there's a poll for vegans and meat eaters separately. Now, I understand there are more than these two dietary groups. There's vegans, vegetarians, pescatarians, meat eaters, but I wanted to keep this really simple so the results are a little more obvious and easier to interpret. So if you are vegan, you can answer the vegan poll, but only if you're vegan, no vegetarians, no pescatarians or anything, and only meat eaters can answer the meat eater poll, so no vegetarians or pescatarians. I don't want any weird statistical noise messing up the results. I will leave links in the description of this video, so you can just easily click the link and answer the polls, and you can contribute to, this research going on here. So this poll will run for 3 days, and after 3 days, I'll do a follow-up video talking about the results. And what's interesting is so far, the results seem pretty even. A few, more vegans have voted so far, and I'm assuming that's because more people who are vegan follow me on Twitter, but it looks like there isn't really much of a difference between the two groups, but of course, things can change over the next few days, so yeah, just make sure you click the links, participate in this research, and as always, keep making those vegan gains.
What a relief! When will this poisonous product cease? This is another public service announcement. You can believe it or you can doubt it. Let us begin now with the cow. The way it gets to your plate and how.